The Metrodome in Minneapolis, where close to 64,000 people are in attendance for what should be an excellent matchup between Chicago and Minnesota. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
We won't have to worry about weather conditions as we get ready for the game. Hello, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. He'll return it from the 3. Let me tell you something. These two rivals have no love for each other, Chris.
I tell you, this should be a good one. The fans are excited. The coaches are excited. Heck, I'm excited.
They'll take over at the 25. First down now and 10 to go. He drops back to pass. And he caught it. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
They'll give it off here. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. Here are some of the key players on Chicago's defense. Jackson with 3 wide receivers. Jackson sends a man in motion. He's looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. He just really showed off his speed and quickness on that one.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 50. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out in the shotgun. Here's a little draw play. He lost yardage on the play, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at the 22. And a pickup of about 2. That'll bring up 3rd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Grossman back to throw. Rolls right. There for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 26-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Gets the punt away. Wade fields it at the 34. He's brought down around the 43-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 43. One-man backfield. Looking to throw. He throws right. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Gain of 4 on the pass.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Back to throw. He needs to get rid of it. Pass and the hit. Knocked the ball out on that play.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
Hester is back deep to return. He punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Benson lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 23-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 23. Offset I formation in the backfield. Grossman hands off to the left. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards from their own 26-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Grossman calls for motion left. Setting up play action. Scans the field. 4th down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought 1st down really set the tone for that entire series.
Gets the punt away. Wade takes it at the 33. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Jackson gives it up the middle. Hit and dropped behind the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Tackled around the 42-yard line. Peterson gains around 3 yards on the run. From their own 42-yard line. Nickel back in this time. Looks to pass. Throws out right. Brought down at the 50. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the 1st down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
And the defense has a heavy rush. He reverses his field. Cuts back and he's dropped. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Jackson will look to pass. Rockets it out. He's dropped at the 23. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
They'll go with the run once again. They tackle him for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
On the delay. And they get him at the 19. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. Brought down at the 18-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. It's 4th down, and the kicker is on for the 35-yard field goal try. Here's the kick. And he makes it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. He kicks it from the 5-yard line. He's hammered at the 31. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll come out in the shotgun. He looks to throw on first down, surveys the field, makes the grab. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Grossman takes it back. Throws to his right. And it's caught. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Kick 300. Kick 300.
They'll throw on first down. Gets the ball away. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
On play action, Lieber knocks it away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Hester motioning to the right. Grossman takes it back. Throws it to the middle. Brought down around the 23-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
What a shot! The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. Broken up. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Man in motion. He drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. Pass completed. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. They'll line it up for the field goal. This will be a 40-yard attempt. Gold will try to tie this game up. And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start. Offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. Hicks fields it at the 2. They get him at the 28-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Only one man back. Inside give. And they get him at the 30. They pick up 2 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Drops back. Not much time to throw. He's hammered in the backfield. Loss of a couple on the completed pass.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
They'll bring in their dime package. Back to pass. With the hard throw out to his right. It's picked. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
He didn't get back to the line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Excellent open field tackle. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They had a tough time stopping them on short yardage.
Yeah, they stacked the line of scrimmage pretty well on that one, but just not able to stop them short of the first down markers.
Clark in motion. He's looking to throw. Guns it out. He's tackled at the 11. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Back to throw. Goes through his read. Brings it in. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. Clark picks up a first down with that 4-yard catch.
Playing quarterback's just like playing golf. Sometimes you get in a rhythm, and right now this quarterback is getting hot.
The Bears put a man in motion. Back to pass. Passes to the end zone. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. Chicago is up a score. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He can't bring him down. Drilled at the 29-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Peterson on the give. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Peterson gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Vikings line up with an offset eye backfield. There's a play fake. Here's the deep throw. This one falls incomplete. He simply overthrew the receiver on that last play.
And I'm not so sure the pressure isn't getting in his head a little bit. He dropped back, set his feet very quickly, and got that one out of there. But you have to give the receiver a chance to get there first.
Drops back to pass. Rifles it out there. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
Drops back on first down with the pass. And they get him at about the 31. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Jackson steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one in the backfield this time. Knocked down right around the 12-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
They hand it off. He took a shot at the 4. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 10-3. They're just inside the 5. They're crowding the line. Defense closing in, and it's picked. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Grossman hands off. He's dropped around the 10-yard line. Picked up about 6 yards that time, and that will bring up second down. The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield. Brought down at about the 17-yard line. They better find a way to slow him down or he's going to end up breaking one big.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. How many times have we seen a back chipping away, and then all of a sudden breaking the big one?
On play action. Gets the pass away. And he's out around the 35-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Play fake. Catch is made. Tackled at the 45. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
They'll throw on first down. Gets the throw off. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Bennett made the catch for a gain of 6. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. And they get to him. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Olsen takes off in motion. Grossman is looking to stay perfect on this drive. He throws it. Completed. Brought down at midfield. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Maynard punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Jackson is in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. On the ground with a tailback. He makes his way to about the 28. 8 yards on the pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up in a 1-back set. He drops back. And the defense has a heavy rush. Great open field tackle. Berrien gains 4 yards and a 1st down on that reception.
Nice job by the quarterback in that situation. He saw the blitz coming, simply got the football out of there, and picked up the 1st down.
They go with the run. He doesn't get back to the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Knocked out at the 46-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
From their own 46-yard line. Jackson is in the gun. 4 wide receivers this time. Here's the give. He's brought down at the 35.
I just don't know if there are running backs in the game today that have the raw physical skills that Adrian Peterson has. This guy, not only is he tough, he's proven to be tough because teams are obviously trying to beat him up a little bit now. But you can see when he gets just a little bit of a crack of a hole, he is through it so fast that people just can't anticipate that kind of speed.
Peterson takes it up the middle. He is hit hard on the play. They get 2 yards.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Scans the field. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. He's tackled at about the 21. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. 2nd down and 8. Ball on their own 22. The Bears come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down around the 25-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 25. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Grossman gives it up the middle. And he will lose yardage on the play. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
Gets it away cleanly. Wade fields it at the 34. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Minnesota at a 4-wide set. Jackson with the give. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. 2nd down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 47. Minnesota lines up with a split backfield. Looking to throw. Looks right. Throw. Tackled at the 35. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They'll throw on 1st down. Huge pressure by the defense. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Here's the halfback. And he's decleated at the 31. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Hit hard at the 16-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They'll go with the run once again. He's tackled around the 11-yard line. Peterson gains about 5 yards on the run. Offset I formation in the backfield. They'll give it off here. He's brought down at about the 5-yard line. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. Minnesota lines up in the offset I this time. They give it to the tailback. Brought down just outside the goal line. They're putting together a nice drive here.
Yeah, and that's the second 3rd down conversion of the drive. Defensively, those guys have been trying a lot of different looks and so far unable to come up with the right answer.
He fakes it. It's incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Peterson, the ball carrier. Tackled around the 2-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. Still pushing. And they get him there for the sack. And chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
And right down the middle. He put that one right through the upright. The kick. Hester fields it at the 2. Drilled at the 27. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Chicago goes with the ace set here. They'll give it off here. He's tackled around the 31-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That brings up second down. The Bears line up in an I formation. Little handoff. And they get him at the 34. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
The defender gets him to the ground. Peterson found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards, good enough for the first down. Chicago comes out with an I formation. Drops back, throws on the run. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He needs to get rid of it. And it's completed. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They hand it off. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. They line up at the 33. They'll work from the shotgun. Again with the run. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. They'll line it up again on third down. They'll come out in the shotgun. Peterson on the inside handoff. Dropped behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Maynard kicks it away, and this one is short. It'll go out at the 10. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick, and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Jackson drops back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. Almost intercepted. Rice was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. From their own 10-yard line. Peterson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Jackson hands it off. He's tackled around the 12-yard line, and there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. From their own 12-yard line. Jackson lines up under center. Single back formation this time. The halfback with the carry. And they didn't get it. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
He looks to throw on first down. It's completed. And they get him around the 50-yard line. Hester gains about 5 yards on the play. That'll make it second down. Second down and 5. Ball on the 50. Grossman is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time. Drops back. Grossman can't escape the pressure. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Grossman set to go to the air. He's running out of time. Tackled around the 48-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Gets the punt away. And they'll down it at the 7. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really was just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Brought down at the 10. They get 3 yards on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 10-6. He kicks it off. Davis from the 6. Hit and dropped at the 34-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Grossman hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
He lost yardage on the play. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Grossman sends a man in motion. He fakes it. Is there for the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Toss. He's dropped for a loss. You cannot give up ground like that when you're trying to pick up a first down.
Well, obviously on third down, it's all or nothing. The guy's trying to make a play, trying to run around and pick up that first down, and that one just never got going.
Gets the punt away. Makes the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. What an open field tackle. So the quarterback picks up about 8 on the scramble. The Vikings line up with 3 wide. Drops back with the pass. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Tackled at the 30. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Minnesota is going with the offset eye backfield. Peterson on the run. And they get him at about the 37-yard line. That's 100 yards rushing for the day.
He's got a great center of gravity, so to tackle him, you better wrap him up. Otherwise, you're going to get run over.
Minnesota lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Rifles it across the middle. Brought down at midfield. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
They're going to pitch it. Hit and drop behind the line. They lose 4 there, and that will bring up 2nd down. A 2nd and long situation here. Ball on their own 45. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Jackson dropping back. Looks for a man open. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Jackson set to go to the air. Throws it out. Tips it away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets it away cleanly. And it'll be down at the 8. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was down inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
He fakes it. Strong throw. Couldn't make the last guy miss. What a pretty pass play.
Run the ball, sell the run, play action pass, and it really just opens up your passing game. The key to throwing the football in this league is running it well, and this play action is starting to work.
From their own 37-yard line. Grossman, 4 receivers lined up here. First down, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Brings this one in. He's dropped around the 39-yard line. Bennett picks up 2 yards with that grab. From their own 39-yard line. Chicago comes to the line with 3 wide. Benson off the left side. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. Benson picks up 2 yards with the carry. From their own 41-yard line. Grossman comes to the line under center. 2 backs in the eye. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. And it looks like he just barely got the first.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
Again with the carry. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. The defense lines up in the nickel. On play action. With the catch. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Benson on the handoff. And they get him at the 37. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. And this is the 8th play of the drive. He fakes it. Throws it. Griffin gets the interception. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
And it's knocked down. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He didn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks to pass. Short pass to his left. He's brought down around the 41-yard line, and that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 37-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Benson on the inside handoff. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. That brings up second down. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Drops back to pass. Scans the field. Out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 45. They line up in an I. He throws left. Comes down with it. McKee can't hang on to the ball. And that was a little bit of luck on that carry.
I wish a few more of my fumbles would have bounced out of bounds. What a lucky break that was.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Here's the give. He fights forward to around midfield. Benson gets around 3 on that halfback draw. They line up at the 50. The Bears come out with the offset I. Clark goes in motion. Sets up the play action. Throws the bullet across the middle. Can't make the catch in traffic. Booker was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Chicago uses motion. They're going to pitch it. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. High formation here. Jackson drops back, throws it short. He's there for the catch. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
Jackson dropping back, and the defense has a heavy rush. He's dropped at the 30. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Hester fields it at the 29. He's brought down at the 33-yard line, and that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Play fake, throws short, and he catches it with no one around. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Grossman hands off. He's hammered in the backfield. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. Tackled around the 44-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
And they get him around the 49-yard line. About 6 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. It's 2nd and 4. Benson, the lone back. Fakes to the back. Knocked away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
They give it to the tailback. They will be short. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
gets the punt away. And it'll be down at the 2. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. The offense will take over at the 2. Jackson lines up in the shotgun formation. Peterson takes the handoff. He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Peterson gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 5-yard line. They come out with a big set. Little handoff. Tackled at the 6. Peterson gains about a yard on the play. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 6-yard line. Minnesota lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Looks to pass. Throws out left. And they get him at the 21. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Jackson on 1st down. Short pass. And he catches it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 25. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Peterson again. Brought down at the 35.
Well, there's just no question about it that Adrian Peterson is one of the true up-and-coming stars in this league. He's one of those guys that you can almost feel yourself going every time he touches the football because he always has a chance to take it the distance.
Jackson looking to pass. He throws right, makes the catch, and they get him at the 41-yard line. 6-yard gain through the air on that play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
And they use motion. He'll get the call again. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. 3 yards there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. Jackson sends a man in motion. Play fake. With the throw. There for the reception. He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Single set backfield. Again with the carry. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Peterson gets about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Jackson is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Peterson gets the ball. Gains his way to the 16-yard line. The defense can't be real happy after giving up that run.
Well, let's face it, defensive players get paid for sacks. They were really coming after the quarterback that time, and the delay caught him napping.
He'll get it again. And they get him at the 14. A couple of yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson steps to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide formation. Jackson is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Incomplete pass. He missed his target on that.
Well, it was the pressure on the quarterback that made the difference on that play. He just wasn't able to go through his reads, and it probably cost him a touchdown there.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 10. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Kick is up, and he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Kicks it off. Hester fields it at the 3. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 35. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play fake. They picked it off. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
The offensive line had some trouble on that one, and he was forced to get rid of it.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Gienko takes off to the left side. Jackson drops back. The pocket is collapsing. Can't complete it. Peterson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Taylor alone in the backfield. Kleinsasser goes in motion. He drops back to pass. Fires it out. It just slips out of his hand. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
He gets it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The Bears come out in a 2 tight end set. Setting up play action. And he caught it. Knocked out at the 17. Looks to be a loss of around 3 or so on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
They'll give it off here. And they get him around the 18-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. And that makes it 3rd down. Chicago is going with the offset I backfield. Peterson takes it up the middle. He's tackled at the 19-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Gets it away cleanly. Wade fields it at the 44. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Jackson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Peterson on the inside handoff. Tackled at the 40. And what a run.
Yeah, I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh my goodness, was that fast.
Minnesota goes with the ace set here. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3. That brings up second down. They'll line up with 6 defensive backs. Looks to pass. Looks down the field. How can you drop that? Peterson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Third down.
Offense with third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Jackson gives it up the middle. He fights forward to about the 36, and they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Kluwe punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Down in the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Drops back on first down. Looks for a man open. Short pass to his left. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Grossman hands it left. Brought down around the 28-yard line. About 8 yards there. That'll bring up third down. Benson alone in the backfield. Again with the carry. He's brought down at about the 31. It wasn't a big gain, but he got them enough to convert.
Yeah, the defense really played that one pretty well, but anytime you get in those short yardage situations, you can't allow that ball carrier to fall forward. If he does, typically you pick up the first down.
They'll go with the run once again. And they get him at the 34. Just about 3 yards there.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Back to pass. Throws a bullet. Sharper has the interception. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Here's the give. Brought down at the 45. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Minnesota goes with the ace set here.
Let's go right.
He fakes it. Makes the reception. Goes out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Play action. Gets the pass away. Urlacher catches it. Interception. And he's hammered at the 42. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 42. They line up in the I formation. Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 42. Maybe a yard. That'll bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's drilled at the 47-yard line. Benson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Third down, 5 yards for the first. Ball on the 47. The Bears come out showing 3 wide. On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 49-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The Vikings come out with the offset eye. Fullback straight ahead. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. And a pickup of about 2. That brings up second down from their own 22-yard line. 4 wide receivers set. Here's the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Looks to pass. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 28-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
He gets it away. Hester fields it at the 31. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Benson gets the carry. They tackle him for a loss. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked. He needs to get rid of it. There for the catch. And he's knocked out around the 38-yard line. They gained 5 on the play. Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Passes the ball. Bennett has it go right through his hand. And not a good throw that time. He forced it right into coverage.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Gets it away cleanly. Wade takes it at the 23. And they get him at the 29-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards, You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
He looks to throw on first down, looking for an open man. And he made a great open field tackle. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Drops back on first down. Intercepted. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Back to throw. Surveys the field. Makes the grab. Tackled around the 22-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
The counter. Dropped behind the line. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Right 20. Right 20.
And he will lose yardage on the play. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line's going to really struggle.
Little handoff. He's dropped at the 23-yard line. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess, but at least in this situation, it's a fourth quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
The set down, the kick is up, it's got the distance. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. And after that miss, the score remains the Bears 10, the Vikings 9. Peterson gets it on the inside. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Jackson is under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Looks to pass. He decides to run. Well, they pick up the first, but that was about it.
Now, obviously, when your quarterback has the ball in his hands, you're not looking for a big gainer there. Just the first down. Keep your quarterback alive. He got down. Good job.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Tango off the top. Tango off the top. Read, 2 man. Hold on. Ready? Round 50.
They'll throw on first down. Passes it out. And they get him at the 42. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Throws it short, and it's caught. He makes a great open field tackle. Peterson picks up 7 yards with that catch, so that'll make it second down. The Bears just took their first time out. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 35. Peterson gets the ball. Tackle at the 30. That was a big-time run there.
Sometimes when you get in a hurry-up situation, a run can be a tremendous call because defensively you're thinking pass and conserving time off the clock. That time they pop a run in there and pick up the first down.
A gain of 6 yards, and that will bring up second down. 2 tight end formation this time. Pitch out. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Peterson, Trent comes away with about 2 yards on the toss play. Minnesota changing their play. They'll throw for the first. He throws right. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 11. That ball was thrown into tight cover.
This guy doesn't care. He'll throw it into anywhere. Plus, he knows that he throws the ball so hard, there's not a defensive back out there that could catch it. If they could, they'd be playing wideout.
Jackson back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Picked off, and that should do it. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down, 10 to go. Grossman is under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Fullback straight ahead. He gets to about the 17-yard line. That was a pretty nice pickup by the fullback.
Yeah, I have to admit that would surprise me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a first down.
Hands it to the back. Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go, baby.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Again with the carry. And they get him at the 24-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. They line up at the 24. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. They go with the kneel down. Fourth down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Bears 10, the Vikings 9.